During lockdown, many people turned to their hobbies to help them get through it. And for one man from Verwood in Dorset, his hobby became more than just a way to pass the time.
When Trevor Parsons faced challenges with his mental health, he used his love of nature and photography as a focus for his recovery. Now he's come forward to share his story.
When I was made redundant, I thought, oh, sod it, let's treat myself. So I've got the top of the range like professional camera and the lens. And my passion is just nature and photography. I mean, it's just been so good for me. There's so many beautiful places all over Hampshire and Dorset, you know, and even if, to be honest, if you're not even taking photos, just being out in the countryside, that's what I find so beneficial. It can just be a simple rip on a puddle when you get a reflection of a tree. Thursday, I'm going to Longleat again. Can't beat seeing tigers looking in you in the eyes as you're walking along, really. My dream would be going to Africa and going to safari. I've had two mental breakdowns. I had one in the 90s and I had my last one 2013, 2014. I was lucky if I was getting half hour sleep a night. But just one day at work, I just broke down crying and they didn't see me for 10 months. When you're having a mental breakdown, all the thoughts and feelings and your paranoia rush around your head. There's no off switch.
One of the things we do know with people who are struggling with their mental health, particularly things like depression, is that you lose that motivation to do those things you might normally do. So what we can do, we can focus on maybe just one thing. It might be a hobby, it might be the gardening, it might be going out taking photographs, whatever it might be. And that could be our starting point to start focusing on the recovery period.
My doctor knew that I liked wildlife photography and all that. So what she suggested is set my timer for 5 minutes on my iPhone, take some photos, and when 5 minutes is up, go home and write in a diary how you felt and what you saw. And then you can use that as a form to see how if you're improving, like the next week. And then when you felt comfortable enough to extend it. And I did that, and I eventually, after about 2 weeks, I ended up down at Bournemouth Beach, and that was just a fantastic feeling. I wrote a letter to Sir David Attenborough and told him my story. And in a couple of months, I got a letter back, and it was just absolutely amazing to get one back from him. I mean, he said that he was touched by how the natural world and photography had helped me, and it'd help me if possible. It was nature who pulled me around, and it's always going to be my therapy. Life's too short to stress about things. There's hope, there's always hope. Just try and cling on to a little bit of hope you can find.